by revolving that object around an axis. So if I took this and I revolved it around an axis, my pencil being the axis, what shape am I forming?
A cylinder.
Forming a cylinder, right? But if I slice the cylinder up, and I slice a bunch of little representations, a bunch of small ones in between, and I get as small as I can to get a good approximation from it. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know how to do that. What?
So if I just take one slither of the cylinder,
Learning.
and I go through that, what is that one slither going to recreate?
Circle.
It's going to create just a circle. We're back to a circle. And if I accumulate the area of all of those circles all the way along, I used to have a bunch of really many discs. I went this morning and went, oh, my discs are all gone. It's not a very good representation. If I keep pulling off and I take the area of that circle and then I do the area of this circle and I accumulate all of those areas, I will have the volume. So our volume, when we call it, the method they call it the disc method because you're slicing it up into a bunch of discs. Bunch of circular objects. Because when I take any kind of object and I slice it down, I get a thin representation, a cross section, I cut it with another plane, I get a real thin representation, it's a circle. Because it's being revolved, so you're making that outer edge is just making a circle going through that spot. So we call that, and we're going to deal with those, we're going to find the volumes of those objects, and we're going to call it the disc method. Now sometimes people get this vision then, that all we're doing is taking, straight little triangles and revolving them around because our representative area is always by taking that rectangle perpendicular to the axis that we want to revolve it around. But that means that I can now find volumes of any kind of shape you want. If I would take this one and revolve it around, what would I create?
A very odd thing.
Maybe a vase?
Oh.
Might be a vase, I don't know. Looks like it might be a vase to me. It's kind of vasey shape going through. It's on a spot. All kinds of crazy things.
It's a
if
pot.
I take this one, some kind of a pot, flower pots are always a good example. If I took this one and revolved it around the base,
A cone.
I get a cone. So depending on what the shape is going to control what object I get. But what I'm going to do though, I'm still going to slice it no matter what the object is, no matter what shape I have. I'm still going to slice it so I get this real little representation. And as long as I'm right up against the axis, that was really not a straight cut at all. Every piece that I cut out and I rotate, when I cut it with the
Could be a circle.
section becomes a circle. So the method's the same no matter what the crazy shape is. So when you start looking at funky bottles and things, her bottle's not real crazy. That bottle at least has something a little bit interesting, has a little dip. If I want to find the volume of this honey bear bottle,
Bryson.
yeah, I can do that. Yeah. As long as I can find an equation to describe that, or I can break it up into some pieces of known areas. As long as I can find the
Kroger
areas
plus
of
B-dubs
pieces, I can then calculate those volumes
equals
by
Bryson.
revolving it. So any kind of shape you can imagine, we can find those volumes from it. That's what calculus allows us to do. We don't have to make perfect cylinders or perfect cones. We could, but we don't have to. And we can do all kinds of crazy shapes. So if you go through your house and you see like a lamp that's funky shaped, you say, hey, I can calculate the volume of that. Because you could. You could draw where the shape is. You could accumulate the area. And you know what you could do? You could do
This.
the trapezoidal rule and give a good approximation to the volume by taking the formula from the trapezoidal rule and summing it all up, and then you'd have your volume from those spots. And so you can always use an approximation no matter what the values are. So that's the next thing we're going to see.
4 minutes.
Are you timing how long?
Nope.
Last section.
Just
Yeah,
recording.
I didn't make take any notes because we're going to have to run to in a minute. Here we go. Last
Sweet.
conception. Last concept of calculus. Almost. We're going to Larry do it. We're not going to force it.
Don't tease me.
What happens if the object that I want to revolve around is
Away from
not
the
connected to the
There's a
axis?
hole
There's a hole, and specifically,
along the middle
there's a circle in the middle. Because
That's-
when I take that little cylinder in the middle,
It's a rectangle
it
hole.
forms a circle in the middle, and what's on the outside edge?
A ring.
Also a circle, right? I'm just creating a circle. So what object has no space, and then has like a circle going around, and has another space, and then a circle going on? What kind of object is that? You're filling in. This is all a
what?
flat object going through it.
I can't hear that.
Those spots.
A ring. That's what I said. I don't know.
Discus.
No. You all call them CDs initially going through, and this truly isn't a disk because
It's glass.
Clear.
there's a hole in the middle. That's not a disk. A disk is a flat object, and so if you go for a formal definition of a disk, it means no hole in the middle. So what do we call it when you have a hole in the middle?
A CD.
Normally, I wasn't holding a CD, and I forgot to bring something big. If it was out of metal, and
Say
maybe
that.
about this big in size, roughly,
You
and
get
that's
your
a hole in
mind.
the middle.
A record.
You've seen the little metal rings with the little hole in the middle?
Washer.
Washer. So guess what the method is called in calculus?
A washer
A
method.
washer method. When you create a hole in the middle, you created a
Washer.
washer.
The CD
So it's
method.
The washer
Oh, wait.
method.
Compact disc method.
So
Oh, there we go.
We have three
Ah,
methods.
damn it.
We have, they tell us, you just taped yourself cussing. No cross section.
Oh, who am I gonna show? My mom? Hey, mom, this is Mrs. Brant teaching me. Oh.
No cross section. And then you have the flat circle that doesn't have a hole. We call it a disc method because it's a disc object. So a quarter would be a disc. That's another shape for the shape of a quarter because it's really a circle with a little bit of kind of width in the end, but not really in. So it's a disc method. And then when you put the actual hole in it, you get the washer. So there are three parts. The concept is the same though. We're finding the area of that object, and we're going to accumulate those areas. And accumulation in math simply means
Failure.
integration. Thank you. Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Accumulation in math.
Don't wave. You're on camera. Don't wave. You're on camera.
That's what you all do. My student teachers are being videotaped.
Get a
My students
360
wave to
view.
the camera. Oh, stop. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Now, thank you.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.